What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 7th episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. This one's titled Connected Memories, which feels like every episode title, or it should be. Like, you can apply this title to, I think, the past 3 or 4 episodes of this show, because that's basically been what we've been doing for the majority of this show now. Since we introduced the base premise of Evolvers and all this, we've been linking all of our main boys to our main character and how she's intertwined with their lives and their evolving nature almost. Like last time we had Lucian's, the one before that was Haku-senpai. I go in between on names, I realize that as well, because it's Haku-senpai in the Japanese, Gavin in the English, and then it's Lucian in the English, but Shimon in the Japanese. And yeah, I use Lucian, not Shimon. I'm weird like that. I think most of you know who I'm referring to when I say these characters. And Kiro, I mean, I don't know which one's which. It's hard to remember. But yeah, last time, what happened last time? We had a Lucian, or Shimon, focused episode. And yeah, he's been, of the 4 characters, he's been a little creepy, in all honesty. Like, just the general demeanor of the way he's portrayed. I don't know how intentional it is that he's portrayed as creepy, but he does kind of come across it. Like, when he was first revealed that he had moved in next to our main character, I was like, oh yeah, total coincidence. He almost felt like a stalker at that point. But yeah, we had an episode focused around him. We went on a trip out to a special place. Like, I think he put it under the guise as like a work thing. But said, no, this is more for time off. And he took her to this very specific tree. Although they got sidetracked by, what was it? Was it a lost kitten or an injured kitten? Injured kitten. And got sidetracked by that. Made these, like, ribbon things. I don't know what they're actually called. I wouldn't know. I'm not very arts and crafty. The ships up there are about as arts and crafty as I ever got, and even then, kind of fell off of that pretty quickly. So yeah, which just, that scene kind of exemplified his, color blindness, except for her. Like, he cannot see anything in color, he just sees shades of, black, white, and grey, except for her, and I think we saw that very early on in the show. It may have been in as early as episode 1, when we first saw his character. I would have to go back and check, but I think even from episode 1, we might have seen the fact that she was the only one in color. And maybe at the time I thought, oh, that was just a stylistic choice to show that he's solely focused on her. But no, that actually is just his vision in general. I'd have to go back and check that, though. Then we had a fight between Haku-senpai and Shaw, Wind versus Lightning, and we have Shaw working for Black Swan, and they're worth using. What that means, I don't know. I don't know what he's after, but apparently we weren't. Apparently that he was kind of a surprise to include in this. I don't know. Obviously, I've never played the original game, so I have no idea about what's going to happen. I'm completely blind in all of this, and I'm loving it for that. I'm so glad I'm going in blind. But yeah, we had all that, and then up at this special view, we have a tree where we see a younger version of our main character and a younger version of Lucian coming up to talk to each other. He apparently drew a lot. Will you come here tomorrow? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Very stylistic shots for pretty much all of this. I don't think he's coming. I can see tomorrow. And I saw today too. So I think this is maybe hinting more towards our main character's evolver. Yeah, and then after that we saw what actually happened, and yeah, his parents got hit by a truck, which is crazy because I made a Truck-kun reference or joke like 10 minutes before this ever happened. Like, even like right at the beginning of the episode when they were just standing in the road after getting off the bus, I meant, hey, get out of the road, Truck-kun could still appear. And then Truck-kun appeared. Like, that was kind of creepy that I actually said that. But also kind of amazing at the same time. So yeah, we see more of his backstory, and then we finally see that Haku-senpai is investigating things behind the scenes. Apparently, things are happening behind the scenes of all the evolvers that they've taken into protection. No one knows where they are anymore. And Lucian here, Shimon, is working for Black Swan. Or at least in some capacity working for Black Swan. What purpose he's doing it for, I don't know. I'm curious as to what he's doing. And he's making a lot of, like, quotes and references to, like, I guess old fairy tales or something along that lines that, since I have no reference for that, I don't know what their meanings are actually going to be. But our next story now is that we have, like, a variety show thing, I believe. Like, what was it, a variety show? Something like that. Yeah, a variety game show. And the CEO, Zen, or Victor, depending on which version you use, he's going to be the main focus. So now we're having a focused episode on him, I assume. Although we technically have had we got a little bit of insight because of the whole cooking thing in the pudding. So we know a little bit, but now I think we're going to have a more direct understanding of each other from this point. And from there on, that would be all four of our main characters having their moments with our main girl. So I think that would mean going forward, we then have a general plot to follow instead of just character-driven intertwining and things like that. At least that's what I'm assuming. So, let's get into today's episode. Sorry for the long intro, but I was trying to remember everything and get back into it. Also, thank you guys for the insane support for this show. It's like, it blows my mind that this show is that popular compared to other shows this season. I guess it's just because not many people are picking this show up, so I get a large influx of the audience, or the audience for this show is just that passionate. Probably both, actually, if I had to guess. Anyway, as always, these are time-based reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count it down, 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll all be in sync. Watching this on Crunchyroll, as per usual. Licensed here in the UK and US, link in the description. And with all that said, let's not waste any more time here. In 3, 2, 1, play. HBS. The HBS. I guess that's meant to be HBO parody. Or it's meant to be like a CBS joke. I don't know. You could take that to be any American TV network, really. First celebrated guest will be... Yep. Oh, we didn't go straight into OP. I expected to go straight into OP. Okay. I mean, yeah. Interesting you refer to him as CEO. Interesting. Alright. I bet, yeah. Ah, okay. Yep. Alright. I honestly would believe that. Mm-hmm. Aha, okay. What's that random truck noise? Wow. This seems very creepy. I mean, it feels like a prison. Oh. No, I'm good, thanks. That might help. This is very, very creepy. Hmm. And into OP we go, okay. Well, the Red Queen hypothesis, and then intro to the basic premise of the show, then OP. Which, again, I don't think shows need to do this every single time. Like, this is a great way to first introduce your show for your first OP. But, I mean, here we are, like, episode, 7? It's like, we don't need this now. We know what's up by this point. I like this OP still. Alright. Here we go. Connected memories. Straight up prison cell. I mean, that's a bit brutish, but still. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can't tell if this is part of the experience or is this just a trap for her, I don't know. But welcome to a prison cell. Oh. Oh, that was kind of creepy. Yeah. Oh, wow. All the memories are going to start coming back. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oof. I mean, that was a straight metal door, right? Yeah, and this was just a trap in the first place. Got it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This was all a ruse. I mean, it's escalated way quicker than I expected. The hell? The hell? This really escalated. But yeah, this is the same thing. Christ. I mean, that's a very handy ability to have here, but... How long can you keep that up? The fuck? So they have an evolver on their side, I'm guessing. Otherwise, why are they spending fireballs? Like, what? Well, not fireballs, firebolts, I should say. Okay, they have multiple evolvers. The fuck is going on? This show, man, I swear to God. It just ramps up. Okay, medical equipment, cool. And she's gonna have memories, yep. Yep. She's been here before. Mm-hmm. Yep, I was about to say. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. So it was just the one evolver, he just had firebolts each way, okay. That was weird. I guess we ran out of animation budget. Okay. Oh. Oh, almost a direct repeat. It was a direct repeat again. Okay. Okay, they do have multiples. Who's coming to save? Oh. Oh, okay. There's more to Zen than just... That's fucking badass. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume they're dead. Holy shit. This show, man. Hey, cheerful music as we... Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Duke can summon black holes. Cool. Well, no, they didn't really seem to have any much gravity about them. Just voids. Interesting. Food always works. Pudding. It's gonna be pudding, isn't it? Again, linking our characters further and further together. And all of a sudden, just... Well, I mean, it's raining. Why would she be here when it's raining? Let's be real. Oh, no, she was here. And that's how he unlocked his evolver ability. Okay, to save her. I mean, the light is green. That driver's just an asshole. the street light, it was green for her. Oh, and then all of a sudden the evolvers came. And this is how they got taken and why they were linked, because he unlocked his evolver ability. So where is he now? Where's he taken her? Almost seems like a medical bed, but it's not. It's just a very stylized bed. Oh, no, we are in a medical... Oh, okay. We are in a hospital. Cool. That's pretty good. What, discharge her early so he can take care of her? Is that what he's about to imply? He looks good with his sleeves rolled up like that, I'm not gonna lie. That's a good look. Oh, an extra week. He wants her here longer. Interesting. It's actually a little bit of stubble. To be fair, he's taking responsibility for it. Her memory's coming back. I mean, yeah. I mean, dude's a good cook, so... Huh? Still struggling? Alright. Yep. Yep. Ah, okay, they're investing in HPS, okay. And that's why he accepts it, not expecting it to go this way. She's the target, not him. That's also the case. They're trying to... right, because they're trying to unlock her latent vulnerability, right? They're trying to unlock the queen or whatever. And that's why the voice came out. Interesting. And that's what happened with him as well. Yeah. And we've already skipped a week, okay. Yeah. Alright. And then another week later, alright, we're 2 weeks in. Oh, okay. That's a lie. Oh. That's a flag. Still going. Still creepy. I mean, he might know. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That was interesting. Yeah, you should be. Naturally, yes. Which is probably a lot at this point, isn't it? That's a lie. Everyone has worries, no matter how successful they are. She still ends up protecting you. Yes, it was. Yep. Is it gonna be pudding? It's pudding. I knew it would be. Just constantly dropping the hints of a revolver power. It's gonna be the best pudding you ever had. All going back around. Alright. That's ED time. This show is something else. It really is. Like, it seems like, I think this is what's majorly appealing about it to me, and what has really struck me is that going in blind to this show, I knew nothing of it. It looked like your typical kind of like reverse harem type show. It looked like it was just going to have some nice cutesy moments with our girl between our main characters, with a little bit of story thrown in for the sake of it. That's what it felt like from an outside perspective, just looking in at the listing that was on AniList when I started the season. It's mentioned like evolve powers and like special powers. I'm like, okay, this could be somewhat different from the typical what I expect from this type of show. And then it's just blown that out of the water. Like, the void things, the fireballs, it's like, what is this show? It's so different to what I could have possibly expected, and it's just amazing for it. And because it's, this is Studio Mappa, right? So it looks great. And that's the Mappa logo, right, as I said that. So, yeah. It's animated beautifully, it's got a good story. Oh, hello, we've got an end credit scene here, have we? Okay. We're back home, at least. Who is that? Aha, Hack-senpai. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no. "404 building not found." Oh boy. She's running to him now. Well. Yeah. Room 404, which is where Hack-senpai lives, I'm guessing. Nice final piece of artwork as well. Alright. So, okay. Things are going to take a turn next time, then. Hack-senpai has learnt too much. And he's going to be... Well, they intend to take him out for it. That was a very well done final scene. Like, after credit scene to set up the next episode. So it looks like it's going to be primarily a Hack-senpai focused episode. But considering we've just had every single character's now had a really focused episode to them, I wonder if they're going to have the same sort of focus. I mean, the main subject of this story is obviously going to be Hack-senpai, what he's learnt from his investigations here. I presume, since I saw that same fireballs going out, I'm going to assume Black Swan is trying to silence him as... Well, no, why would Black Swan be silent? I guess Black Swan would be silencing him because he's learning too much, right? Let me just see where those fireballs are coming, what scene that was in. Oh no, they're not fireballs. It was just straight bullets. Okay. It's the police going after Hack-senpai. Interesting. So I'm guessing he's going to be framed as a criminal in all this. Yeah, because we saw a scene with him with the police chief, so I assume or at least someone much higher up ranking than Hack-senpai. I'm going to guess it's a conspiracy between them and potentially Black Swan. I wonder if they're going to be buddy-buddy with Black Swan or not. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. That was a good episode, though. That was a very, very good episode. Like I said, absolutely insane in the middle there, leading into the ad break, but we're finally learning more and more about our past and how we are linked to all four of our main guys. I mean, this has been genuinely such a good experience. Like, I'm so glad I picked this anime up. I'm so glad. But yeah, it seems like Evolver powers, they have their natural states, which his is to stop time, but when it goes out of control, which seems to be during emotional stress specifically tied to our main character so far, but it is entirely possible that it might go beyond that even when it's not related to her. Potentially. We'll have to see if we ever see it. I mean, we're never going to see it outside of our main character's connection with it, though, because if we following our main character, we'd have to go on a completely different... We'd have to go on a completely different sidetrack to see if going out of control is possible without her influence or not. So, either that or we need to be told directly in our monologue by someone, probably a Black Swan member if I had to guess. But we didn't get anything of Black Swan here, did we? I mean, we had a little bit of Shimon, but that was it. That was kind of it. I guess we'll probably get a bit more Black Swan next time, since we're going to be diving into at least the conspiracy with the police force, as it were. Because it seemed like they were openly firing on Haka-senpai, as he was, maybe he was set up for something, and then his house is being burned, which our main character unfortunately knows. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting next episode. God, this is such a good show. I love it. So, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is a very, very good episode. I can't believe they did the oh no, I'm about to be hit by a car thing again. Like, okay, I understood them doing it for Lucian Shimon's backstory. It's like, okay, fair enough. But now we have to do it for our main character as well. It's like, okay. Like, why? Do we have to have that trope again? I mean, what? Okay, question for you guys. If it wasn't going to be, she's about to be run over by a car that is running a red light, like, obviously running a red light, because the lights were green for walking, so driver ran a red light, how else would you have had Zen, or CEO, or whatever, how else could you have had him use that power to help her in a time-stopping format if you weren't going to use a car or a truck coming to run her over? Because I would have liked to have seen something a little different, because it's like, that's a very cliche thing to do, which is fine, it works, and we had just done it the previous episode for Shimon's family, so it felt a little excessive to do it again, but actually that's how we saw Zen as well. We earlier on in the show, like episode 2, maybe episode 1, 2, or 3, someone in the very beginning of the show, she was pushed out in front of a moving vehicle, and Zen came to save her again. So that's the third I'm about to be run over scene we've had. 2 of which Zen has saved our main character, 1 of which Shimon has been had his family isekai'd. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But yeah, that's going to do it for guys. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual. You guys, your support for this show is fantastic. I could not ask for more. Leave a comment what you thought of the episode. Any little minor details I may have missed out, or things that I've mentioned that you want to correct me on, please let me know. You guys in this fan base, as it were, you guys are very knowledgeable about this, and you've been very helpful over the past few episodes. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the summer 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.